All right, hello everybody. Travis T here with another episode of SurrounDead. So what we are going to be doing today is hitting up the observatory. I went back after the last episode just to drop some things off at my base, and we have the observatory marked already, which is just right behind us. It's actually pretty close by, so let's go ahead and head that direction and see if we can make it through this without dying too often. This is a pretty intense area, so with this point of interest, there are a ton, and I mean a ton of the militia group, the Coyotes. So we're gonna have to kind of take our time a little bit and maneuvering around and keeping an eye out for the Coyotes, because they will make quick work of us. At the entrance, I don't think there are many, but I know that there are some posted up on the hillside, if I remember correctly, that I got to keep an eye out for. I think right in front of this bus, or right next to it, there should be a little pathway up to the left. Here we go. I'm gonna get a little bit closer. No, I'm damaging my vehicle, but it'll be all right. All right, nobody's coming behind us. Looking good so far. Let me just clear out the shamblers that are close by. Okay. Looking good so far. Let's see. Now I know there are some people up top. I got to make sure I don't get spotted before I see them. And there's some of the gunshots already. Now there are also a lot of shamblers over there, so they should be fighting shamblers and the little point of interest boss. So that's nice to have them a little bit distracted for us while we hopefully get a higher ground. All right. I'm going to quick save real quick. Probably not the best spot to do it, but all right. Now, if I remember correctly, I think at the top of this hill, there should be a little, yep. Perfect. Got those guys. And then over here, there should be some guys as well. As you can see, a little barracks there. That's where we're going to be heading to. So it doesn't look like much. Oh, I guess it does. Yeah. Yeah. That's what we're going to be dealing with here. Now, there are usually coyotes on the other side, and I don't see them. So they're either sneaking up behind me or they just haven't spawned in. I think this might be a good spot. Let's go ahead and take what we can from these guys first. Ammo, which is always nice. Go ahead and reload my clips as well, just to be on the safe side. Perfect. And what do you got for me? Yeah, we're gonna get some good loot here, so I'm hoping I have enough space in my inventory to carry everything. I think I should. I'm not worried about the AR. And yeah, these guys are still not back, so I'm gonna put another little ammo 10. Let's go ahead and get that while we're here as well. All right, a little reloading skill book. Okay, so yeah, this is insane. And it's not going to be fun. So I think that guy's a little bit more powerful. Let me see if I can get some of these lower tier ones out of the way. I have enough ammo. I think I only have one clip for this, don't I? I have two. All right, I think we have a horde coming up. Oh, yeah. Oh, come on. I should have got him. These guys will get smart and try to maneuver around to the blank me, but doesn't look like that is the issue currently. So let me go ahead and reload with our 300 Winchester ammo. All right, cool. And just kind of continue to pick these guys off from a distance here. All right, let's be a little cautious with my shooting here. I wish the bullets would penetrate. That would be cool. Oh shit, missed that. I love this gun, man. One shot kill. All right, so get a nice little headshot on him. Whew. I think that's all of them for right now, at least from that little grouping. Let's go ahead and drink that and loot these bodies real quickly here. MREs, okay. That, another body here. Not much on him either. Loot this one. Yep, looted all these guys. All right, let's get back to our sniping. And let's see, we need the 300. Probably end up going through a lot of these bullets, unfortunately, but I don't want to get too close because they can overwhelm us pretty quickly here. Go and do another quick save and hopefully knock out the rest of these guys relatively quickly. Now there are going to be some inside as well still. Typically there is a boss over here, which I haven't seen yet. Okay, I think we actually got a majority of them. There should be some people over there, but I don't see anybody. All right, let's get a little bit closer. Sort of wasting our time back here. I do need to keep an eye out for the point of interest boss here. Mines and area. Oh. It's also not run into any mines. Maybe some of these guys have already died, hopefully. All right, so we got some good loot on these guys, though. Well, I thought I saw somebody in the background. Let's unload that. This will take care of our ammunition problem pretty quickly if we're short on anything. I'm hoping to find some more of the rarer types of ammo, though. Right, unload that. Oh, look at all these key cards. So I think these are one of the more like higher tiered coyotes. And level 3 key card. Perfect. I don't think there's a bunker in this area, but there have been a lot of updates. So maybe we'll run across something new here. Let's unload that. I don't hear anything, so it seems kind of quiet, almost too quiet, but I know that we have some more people inside that observatory we got to keep an eye out for. I don't think they've gotten rid of the point of area boss here. Again, I don't see him, so maybe he's already been handled by the coyotes. I do see some undead shamblers here. So maybe it's something they've already taken care of for us. We just maybe need to find the body for some easy loot. And let's see, more money. Like a new weapon. That's what I'm hoping to find here. The MREs are always nice, and we'll go ahead and put, let's do that here for now. Oh, yep, there is the point of area boss. Perfect. Let's go ahead and loot him up and see what we've got on that guy. Not a whole lot of fun stuff here. Put that there. Unload that. Okay. Let's be a little cautious when we're going up inside. Haven't seen any mines either. It did warn us of mines, but I guess maybe that horde probably took care of a good portion of them. I didn't realize how close we were to this area either. Oh, that might have not been the best move. If there is anybody around, they heard that. We'll check this guy real quick here. Not much. I'm not going to worry about the $2. Okay, so I'm going to be a little cautious in here. Okay, nothing. Oh. Any more want to come around that corner there? I think we're good. Let me just clear out this little area first. All right, and the crusher. And the ammo containers are always going to be helpful for us. 45 ACP rounds. Would like to find some more 300 Winchester rounds, but all right, so these guys, Coyote Lieutenant, yeah, they have all the good loot on them. There goes some 50 BMG credits, money, and another military laptop, which usually aren't all that great, but it's free, so might as well take it. Perfect little purification tablets, and I don't really think I need about a black shirt. That doesn't look black, but whatever. And let's get this guy real quick here. I'm good on food. Don't need to eat. Good on hydration. I hear movement. Might be at the very top. Sounds like they might be. Not sure if they're smart enough to find their way down here or not. All right, let's go ahead and get these crates. Then we'll head up to that upper area and clear out any of the stragglers that are just hanging around. Can we get up through this pipe here, I wonder? Okay, cool. See what we've got up here. There is a note. The coyotes, they're here. All right. Military supplies, perfect. More ammo. Not a whole lot on that one, though. Oh, maybe there wasn't more people up here. It might have just been my own footsteps I was hearing. All right, let's have some good stuff. Don't make this a complete waste of my time. I guess it hadn't been. It is an area that we cleared out. All right, so let's go back down into the main rotunda area here. We haven't checked the military supplies here, so let's see what we've got waiting for us. All right, another attachment. Police shirt, don't really need that. I'll take the ammo tin and the ACOG. All right. There should be a point of interest boss up here somewhere. Oh, I'm sorry. Chest is what I meant, not boss. We already took care of the boss. Here's the high tier crate. Let's see what we've got in here. And disappointing. Attachments. We've got just some standard weapons that I don't really care for. See the AK-15, M9, MP5. Take the heavy scope. Small med kit. All right, let's see if there's anything over here for us. Well, I kind of built this area up as being super difficult, but I think we made it through pretty quickly, all things considered. And I know that the first time I went through this, I was just super underleveled. Didn't really, didn't really have the arsenal that I have now. I think like I ran out of ammo a few times, so you know it was a little bit more of a rough experience for me. But think that makes it a little bit easier when you kind of go in knowing what to expect. Yeah, they all kind of line up right at that entrance there. So it's not extremely difficult if you can get a good vantage point on them. So if you do this area, I would suggest, yeah, maybe getting to the high ground, sticking to that, and just sniping them from afar. Let's go ahead and quick save so I don't run into a landmine by accident. And let's just see if there's anything else I need to clear out here. Let me look at the map too, just so it should be, yeah, everything is completed on this. Well, that was much easier than I thought. So we got that guy looted. That's looted. We'll check this junk pile. Oh, okay, some more money. And none of that, anything I need. Now, I wonder if there are any bunkers over here. I haven't seen any in previous playthroughs. Oh shit, who's shooting at me? Where the hell did you come from? Thanks for that. All right, let's unload that and that. Cool. Let's see, anything else that I haven't checked? I think I got all those guys. We'll do a quick run around one more time just to make sure. I'm pretty sure I got that one up there, didn't I? I mean, I'm gonna have to check just to be on the safe side. The stairs are acting wonky. Pretty sure I grabbed that. All right. Nothing up there. Oh, we got a good vantage point, so I guess I could just quickly look on the outskirts and see if there's anything of interest, like a laboratory, but it seems kind of like too obvious of a spot to have a bunker. But you never know. From my experience, though, usually the point of interest are kind of spaced out a little bit more. Yeah, I don't see any bunkers here. Nope. Nothing on the outskirts either. I'm hoping we find that lab at some point. Let me just take a look at the map again. Is there any other little areas that might be worth going to? Nope. Okay. Well, I was expecting more from that experience, but you know what? I think we did okay. So what I would like to do, and I'll probably do it next episode, is get my base redone. I'd like to build a bit of a better facility. It's kind of spread out right now, and with how the horde went, I mean, it went fine when we did the beacon. It just felt like it needed a little bit better of an area to defend. They do have blood moons in here, and I've never actually stayed up for them because I just don't like playing the game when it's nighttime. But they do have blood moons, which I think is also like a horde night. So ideally, I'd like to have more of a tower base setup, so we're able to. Oh, there's a soldier. Get a good like 360 view of our base. I'm not sure how the blood moons work, if they attack from a certain side or if they just kind of swarm from all over, but that will be something we'll try here in one of the future episodes. And what I can do is put up some of the work lights around the base so we're able to have some better visibility. But let's go ahead and head back to the base now, drop off this loot, and try to figure out where we would like to head next. And yeah, I'll have to grind some resources as well. And I think we should be able to get a good amount. I'll probably do that off camera, of course, because it is going to take quite a while to get everything that I would need. But if we dismantle or just move or take apart the base we have now, we should be able to get a good amount of resources just from that. And a few things I can disassemble on that disassembly bench if we need to get wood or anything that we're not going to use. I can just grab from that. So anyway, yeah, let me get this things dropped off that we picked up. And honestly, I might be better off. Let's just go to the trader and just sell off some of the stuff first. No reason to fiddle around with the inventory. Let's also see if there's any good loot or anything we need from those survivors as well. Ideally, we don't really need more credits, but I would like to get some more of the higher tier ammunition. I think that's probably the biggest thing at this point. And yeah, I really want to find the labs, so I might give myself a spoiler and look for where it's at, because this map is just so huge. And I want to see what the lab's all about. I've done a lot of these point of interest in the past, so maybe just seeing where it's located at wouldn't hurt. But yeah, let me go ahead and get this stuff sold off first, and then we will keep things moving forward here. Okay, got everything sold off. I actually wanted to check to see what he has for sale. Again, really not much. I am looking for... I could buy some books to get some of my stats up a little bit. Let's see what this wandering trader has for us, if anything. Let's see, we already got that. Now, how are we doing on ammo? We've got so much ammunition. 12 gauge we're going to get rid of. We could get some more 9mm ammo. Let's go ahead and buy some of that. We've got so much money. Yeah, we're still pretty solid on cash. A little bit low, but once we sell some more of that black powder, or the gunpowder, we'll be okay. What about the black market trader? How many credits do I have? I have 90. We are good on credits. It's a tier 2 loot crate. We haven't done a tier 2 in a while. Not expecting much. Let's just buy one. Doubt there's going to be anything in here that we want. Key card. Did that go in my inventory automatically? Yeah. We got 3 of them. Okay. Great. So let's see. Where are we at here? Let's go ahead and get that off the marker here. Okay, we've got a crashed military plane over there. Got another infestation up here. Got a town we haven't done, which is Elwood. And that is a large industrial building. And we've got Whitewood. Looks like we defeated the boss, but we haven't found the container yet. I think that was one of the bigger areas, of course. There is the vehicle shop, so maybe we'll run by that real quick and take a look at what goodies are there for us. Maybe have a second vehicle, because I know we're able to tow vehicles now. I would like to have something that's going to have a little bit more umph when going up the hills. I also seem to have misplaced my sleeping bag, so now that I've remembered, do they have a sleeping bag for sale here? Of course they don't, because I need one. They wouldn't have it. We'll just check these guys, see if they have a sleeping bag for me. I don't know where I dropped it. I must have sold it by accident, which is... Well, I do need more lockpicks, I believe. Let me go ahead and buy those. Okay. Medical trader. I don't think will be under materials, but we'll see. Yeah, nope. And worst comes to worst, we can always sell stuff to get materials. Let's take a look at my skills as well real quick. I have 6 points. Okay, so let's use some of these. Deal more damage at night. And we have the Deathbringer. 1 seats life and health reaches 0. 15 will be added to the player. That might be helpful. So anything not maxed out. So you have scavenging, first aid we need more of. Same with sneaking and strength. I think first aid would be helpful. Almost the top of marksmanship. So let's see if we can find anything for that here. So we have fishing, fitness, which is going to be... I don't know if that's strength. Maybe this is strength. Doesn't really... Or multipliers, thief. Let's get one of the first aids. Get one of the toughness. We'll try a fitness. That might be a waste of money, but let's see if I've got that. Okay, cool. We now have toughness level 3, so need to continue to try to level those up. But yeah, let me head over to the vehicle shop and see if we can maybe get a second vehicle here, because ideally what I'd like to do is have a garage at my new base. Maybe get a marker set here. Should be opposite side. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna head there. Again, I don't have a sleeping bag, so we'll have to kind of go through the night. But let's see if we can maybe get a second car. That way, when I do redo my base, I can have something a little bit more zippier if I need to get to and from a location quickly to get resources. And I got to make sure I have enough money for it too, I guess, as well, because I mean, I do have quite a bit, but that will go pretty quickly with cars, I can imagine. Okay, here we are at the vehicle shop. Let's go ahead and see what goodies we have waiting for us. Hello, Walshies. I think I might have been calling him the wrong name. What are you selling? So, assuming the higher, a big rig would be kind of cool, but we're looking for something that's a little bit more sustainable. Humvee would be awesome. We've got a modified pickup truck, a regular pickup truck. RV wouldn't be bad, but it's not going to be the most versatile truck. But you can sleep in it, which is nice. Maybe we'll do the Humvee. I can imagine that would probably be a pretty good choice. So we've got enough. That's 23. So we've got 10, 20. Be a good amount of our money. The question is, can we tow it? Yeah, let's buy it. Did I purchase it? Okay. How are we looking with this? What's the storage look like? Okay, good amount of storage. Not a lot of fuel, but we can fix that up real quick. And let's see if we can actually tow this thing. So I think what I need to do is probably tow it with the driver repair kit. So we'll get one of those with the SWAT vehicle. So, oh yeah, this is much zippier. I like this a lot better already. All right, so, oops, didn't mean to push it. Let's get in the vehicle and make sure it's lined up. All right. That looks good. So if we use our squirrel wheel, we can then tow vehicle, and the vehicle has been hitched. Doesn't really show any different animation for it, but awesome. We are towing a vehicle. That's really cool. That's actually pretty helpful, especially if we have a vehicle that, you know, blows up or something and we can't get it back to our base, or we can't repair it right on the spot. At least now we have a way of towing things, but I'm happy to have a second car. Right, so let's drop this off at our base, and what I'll probably do, I know it's probably a pretty short episode compared to most. I really thought the observatory was going to take us longer, which makes me think at some point I'm going to probably need to put the difficulty up a little bit, which I can always change mid-game. So we might actually do that. We'll take a look when we're doing our base. Also, just in case I haven't shown you guys this is a really good place to set up a base as well. It is on the map here. Where am I at? So right by Whitewood, a little north of it, is a warehouse. And it's a pretty damn good spot if you're looking for just a base that's already set up. You have this whole open area here. You've got a secondary room here. And you've already got the fencing around, which will save you a lot of time. But if you're looking at just doing a modular base like I have been and just setting one up wherever, you know, obviously you probably want to avoid that, but that is a really good spot. I've used that in some of my other saved games, and it can hold a lot for sure. And you've already got a garage, so you can get multiple vehicles in there. I mean, it's a pretty handy little area. It's close to the trader, and it's just about smack middle on the map, so you can kind of get anywhere you need pretty quickly. Yeah, I definitely want to switch to the Humvee though. I like the speed of that. I forgot how slow this thing is compared to some of the other vehicles. We've been driving it for so long. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and head back to base, and I'm kind of like second guessing myself. I do want to find the lab, so it is possibly something I might do next episode, depending on how much resources I can gather. The base isn't really a high priority, but I'm just kind of, I don't know, I go there and I get pulled in and I'm like, you know, it's really doesn't do it for me. I know I'm better at building than that, and it's just kind of a simple makeshift little base, but I think we can put some more work into it. So maybe I'll start with the base first, and then once we get that base all set up, I'm feeling confident with that, I might look at where the lab is on Discord or something, because I've got most of the big POIs. I still have like a shipyard to get. I mean, there still are a few more things to grab. And let's see. Where's the entrance over here? Oh, no, we're right. See, even I'm getting confused about how my base is set up. We'll leave this outside for now. Go ahead and unhitch it. Awesome. Yeah, just see how fat. That last car only goes 25. I mean, this thing is so much zippier. Can make it up the mountains relatively easy. Much better handling. It's just the damage is a little bit lower, I believe, than the SWAT vehicles. So that's 125. That's 300. So a bit of a difference on that. I'll probably dismantle those watchtowers. So yeah, what I'd like to do is get all of this taken apart and just kind of tighten things up a little bit, because I want to have barbed wire all around the base. I just got to find a good place to actually set it up. So what I might do is just completely empty my inventory, put them in these tents here, and then just focus on getting as much wood as possible, which we are not having a shortage of, so that shouldn't be an issue. The only thing is some of the containers will be a bit difficult since they have items in there. Let me actually test something here. If we are able to just put that in there for now, pick these up with the items in there. Oh, I'm afraid of doing this. Is that gonna... No, let's not do it yet. Let's do a quick save. That way I don't have to pick everything up off the ground in the event that it... Yep, explodes everything out. That was what I thought might happen. Dang. Okay. Good to know. So when we move, I'll just have to get all this stuff kind of put outside. So I've got a bit of maintenance to do. But yeah, I would like to get a better base set up. So I'm going to work on getting resources off camera and then hopefully have everything ready for my next upload next week. But yeah, it seems like a good place to wrap things up here. Make sure there's nothing else I might want to do. That might be a random event, but I think we got everything handled. So guys, go ahead and wrap things up here. Feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. Next episode, again, we're going to go ahead and redo our base a little bit. I am thinking about doing a giveaway next episode, so make sure to tune in for that. I'll give some details. We'll hopefully be giving away a copy of SurrounDead for you guys to play. So keep an eye out for that video coming up. It will require you to subscribe and probably leave a comment, but I haven't quite decided what I would like to have, and then I'll probably randomly select somebody on a specific date once we get that video released. So anyway, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. Until next time.